The supplemental website presentation by John Willoughby for EDU 709. Just an overview of my project. My initial plan was to have a class website that will supplement the information that we provide in class. Therefore, the students can sort of look at it in their off hours and come back and ask any questions during class that they have about it. These sections can be structured as lesson plans so that the students do have an organized progression as they move through the lesson, or you can just have a sort of an array of subject matter that students can browse through and look up what they need to have at that period in their learning. The resources required for the teacher, you just need to have a high-speed internet access, preferably. It doesn't have to be high-speed, but it's certainly a lot easier. A computer with current web browsers, and you need to establish an education account on Weebly.com or any other free internet web page provider that has educator presentations or accounts. For the student just needs high-speed internet and a computer with current web browsers. For knowledge, skills, and abilities, for the teacher, you just have to be computer literate, just sort of a basic understanding of how to move around your computer, how to upload and download files and things like that. So you need basic knowledge of the internet, and then able to use the pretty user-friendly interface on Weebly. The instructors should also be flexible with their teaching methods and not locked into a lecture-only teaching style. For the students, they are required to be computer literate. They must be able to read and follow online directions and be able to adequately navigate the internet so they can successfully complete the course. Depending on what you use in your supplemental web page, they might also be required to know how to use video playing software and able to download documents from the websites and then open them up on their computer. So your procedures to start the project, you're going to have to register with Weebly, preferably get an educator account, as they have more free options for you to utilize as opposed to just a regular account. And then you just need to build a basic website for the lesson, create your lesson plan, and then start adding your content to the website. We're just going to take a quick demo right now. So I've already signed into the Weebly website. I have my for education part of it, so I do have the educator extra freebies on here. Go into my website. So as you can see, when you're adding up here on the top, you have the ability to add paragraphs to these web pages. You can add a picture inside the paragraph. You can just add a picture. The video is for the pro. You would have to pay extra for that. And then if you're very good at HTML, you can actually just type in your own custom HTML. For the multimedia, you can do photo galleries. You can make it into a slideshow. You can place a file that can be downloaded by the students. The audio and video player and embedding an actual document are all cost extra under the Pro. But you can do Flash if you happen to have Flash programs that you've made on your own. Google Maps can also be inserted, and then probably the best thing for most educators, you can embed YouTube videos in there. So if you go to the pages, They break them down very easy. If you want to add a page, you can add a blog. I won't be using that for my classes, but adding a page, it just gives you a new page, and you can put it under. This will be a heading page, but you can put it under any of your subjects, as I have here. So we'll just put new page. New class project. All I have to do is save it, and then it's already popped up as a title page here, new class project, and page is empty. So if I wanted to add some text here, title of my project, so that'll be the little title, and then I can just add content as I need to. Now that we've sort of gone over that, that's just sort of the basic editing for that class. For the student demo, the students will have to go to the website and review the lesson plan on the website, and then the student has to navigate through the lessons on the website, watch videos, and complete the online quizzes that I've set up here. So just to show sort of what I have going on here, it's under cardiology. I do have a downloadable course syllabus that students can download. It sort of breaks down into the basic subjects we're going to be going over. I put my objectives there. Then I can move on into the actual subjects. Right down here I have a YouTube video that I found that I've just embedded. So it's very easy to have content that's already been created by other people can be added. I have a free sort of quiz here at the bottom by Quiblo. So it's very easy to go through and have the students sort of check their own work. They can post the results, but generally for that free program, I don't get a copy of it. But students can just sort of go through and follow the step-by-step sort of course that I have laid out, and it works pretty well. So the advantages of this project are the simplicity and the fact that it's everything that I used was free, from the YouTube videos to the Weebly website. Weebly is a free service, so some of those additional options like YouTube and things like that were free for education accounts, so you can do a lot without spending any extra money. It was also, as you could see, very user-friendly, and you really didn't need a high level of computer competency to be successful, so you really don't need an IT person. You don't need an infrastructure to help support you. It's just a computer and high-speed internet. The disadvantages is that the requirement that students have a computer and internet access. Obviously, for some school districts, that's not feasible due to the level of poverty in certain areas. With my students, a lot of them have smartphones. They don't have computers, and they could actually do it on their smartphones to a limited extent. and they do have access to computer labs, but it's definitely a disadvantage because not everybody has access to computers. And so then if you did do a computer lab, you'd have to devote class time and school resources in order for the students to use the website. So that might cut into your actual classroom time and wouldn't be a very beneficial supplement. In conclusion, adding a supplemental instructional website can be cheap and easy, innovative technology for teachers to use in their classroom, and hopefully benefit the students to a much larger degree.